Hi friends, hi YouTube. If you're new here, hi, my name is Nikki. I love fun, very colorful makeup. I love indie makeup and I love color stories that don't necessarily go together, and I would love to have you subscribe if you haven't already, but if you do, if you don't, you don't. It is what it is. I enjoy whatever time we end up starting together. If you do not subscribe, I will make sure that you have the worst day of your life. So you have to come and join me, or else your life is just gonna suck, okay? Okay, today we are doing a palette bingo. I chose 6 different palettes from Beauty Bay because it's a Beauty Bay palette type day. I ended up choosing all these ones, so if you want to see what kind of palettes I chose and what look I ended up creating, because I freaking love this look. You guys can't see it right now because it's in black and white, but I freaking love this look so incredibly much. So if you want to see how I did this, do a little palette bingo time, do a little makeup time, and just chill and relax and just, you know, have some relaxing time. Then let's get into it. Hello friends, happy whatever day this is going up. I have a monster because why not? I feel like I look really pale and that's okay. It's also incredibly windy out, so just if you hear that, that's what that is. Today we're going to be doing a palette bingo with my Beauty Bay palettes. I have 6 here. Yeah, it's kind of what I felt like doing today. I kind of had a plan for this month and I realized I don't really want to do a full face of ColourPop. I kind of just want to, you know, play with palettes. And so that is the goal right now with here. I have the Botanical 42 pan palette. I have the Midnight 42. I have the Jade X Beauty Bay, which is 42. I have the Brights 2.0. Desert Haze right here, and then Tropical. So when I'm picking out the shades, I will show you whatnot, like how everything looks. I will be random number generating. I'm not going to just pick them. I think that would have been fun too. However, I really like to test myself, so we're just gonna random number generate. So I'm gonna pull my iPad out. We're gonna pick our shades. Let's have a little makeup fun time. Okay, so I'm going to start with the Tropical. There is 16 shades in this palette. This is the color story. So I have it up on Google. 16 is that shade right there called Jellyfish. Next is the Bright 2.0 palette, which looks like this. This was supposed to be my palette that I was working on this year. Only used it once. Just what it is. Yeah, this is the color story of this one. This is 42 pans. So 29. Great, now I have to count. 29 is that shade right there called Grape Soda. Next is the Jade palette, which has survived a lot. But this is the color story. So 10 is that shade right there called Sand Dancer. I love this palette. I'm gonna work on this one and the Brights next year. I'm like a pan that palette, but just like I need to use it. Next, I have the other 42 pan palette, which is Botanical. I do have the 20 pan, but I felt like I had better chances in this one. I have not used this one yet, so this is the one that we're using. This is the color story. So 6 is that shade right there called Evergreen. Next, we have Desert Haze, which is 20 pans, which looks like this. So 7 is that shade right there called Fennec. And last but not least is the Midnight palette, again a 42 pan, which looks like this. So 10 is that shade right there called 1993. So here is the color story. It's fun, it's bright, it's gorgeous. I love it. This one is, however, throwing me a little bit off, but that's just because, you know, the Desert Haze does have those neutrals in it, so we can't be surprised. But yeah, this is the color story. It is so gorgeous. I do love it a lot. There's only 2 shimmers. That kind of sucks. It is what it is, but I do kind of have an idea of what I'm going to do. I might try and like attempt a halo eye with this somehow. I think that would maybe be fun. These purples are really similar, so I feel like that might be kind of an issue, but it is what it is. Like I said, I think I might try and do a halo eye. I think that might be fun, so that's what I'm going to try and attempt. I'm going to prime my eyes with some REM Beauty Sweetener Concealer, and then I'm going to set it with some Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Transition Powder, and I'm going to scooch in. So like I said, I do want to try and attempt a halo eye with this, even though it is a lot. But I think I am going to start with this, like kind of in the crease, and then maybe bring in these purples, or do the green. I think I'm going to start with that green, and if I need to bring in that brown up in there, I can do that. That green is from the Evergreen palette. I don't have enough space for all these freaking 42 pans. But yeah, going in with this one, we're using that Evergreen shade right there. And then taking that into right here, really lightly on my Refer 14. Just right out here. We'll do a little bit in here. That's such a gorgeous, gorgeous color though. I really do like that. Kind of stamping in a tad bit more of it just because I do like the color. Now that I do, you know, have everything placed, I'm going to go in with a little bit more just way up here. I do really want to play with some of these palettes more. I think these 42 pans, as gorgeous as they are and as much as I love them, they're also incredibly difficult to like want to take out just because there is so many. And then I said this in my neglected November video where I have so many palettes where it is so difficult to, you know, take them out and want to play with them and then actually get, you know, uses out of them. So I am going to be doing a declutter and whatnot coming up. I'm gonna have to figure out how I'm going to get that done. If y'all don't know, I'm gonna be out of state, but I'm still gonna be filming and like doing stuff, but like I'm not going to have like my full collection because I'm going to be out of state. So I need to like handle that at some point. But then filming declutters just takes up so much freaking space on my phone that it's, but I know that you guys enjoy that content, so I want to make sure that I'm getting that up for you. But yeah, just having that done like that. This eye is completely different, but you know, who gives a shit? You know? Okay, now I need to figure out how I'm making room here. That 1993 I do think is a little bit darker than that grape soda shade, so I think we're going to do that one. That one is from the Midnight one here. So that 1993 shade right there. I do think I'm going to go in with my Refer 13 just because it is a little bit smaller. So taking that and bringing that right here. These also really hurt my wrists. My arms are like chicken noodles. My wrists are like the size of toddlers. So like holding this huge thing is very difficult for me. But yeah, just taking it and bringing it in here. I do like how this is turning out so far. This is super, super pretty. Just going in with a tad bit more, sort of blending it in here. I'm gonna go back in with whatever brush I just used. Was it this Refer 13? Yeah, and kind of just blend these two together in here. Oh, that is so pretty though. I might go in with a little bit more of that Evergreen just because I feel like it might need it some. Like I said, it's really hurting my wrist, but I really like how this is turning out so far. That next purple is from the Jade palette. So this one, I do love this one. I think this one is so cool. It's so unique. I think when I'm going to Arizona in December, when I'm mostly gonna be out of state, clearly, I think I might bring this one with to play with. I gotta figure out how to hold these a tad bit better. I'm going to go in, I think, with that Refer 13 again, and that, this is not the, Jade is not the one that one is from. It is the Brights palette. Oopsie freaking daisies. That is this one instead. The Jade one is still one of my favorites. However, that grape soda shade is in this one right here. So I'm going to add that right in here. Yeah, it is just a tad bit lighter than that 1993 shade. I have it sitting down this time and I'm just using my mirror. I like to use the mirror on the palettes. You know, it comes with one, so why not use it? But holding these is just absolutely killing my hand for whatever reason. So, yeah. So I put a little bit of that in there. So now we have those shimmies and that shade right there. I think I know what I'm going to do though, but I need to find part of it. Okay, I'm going to go in, I think, with that Refer 14 again, and we're gonna go in with that Desert Haze palette right here and that Fennec shade. I do wish we got something else in this, but it is what it is. So I'm gonna go in with just a little bit of that brown shade and just slightly bring it up into here. Even though I really don't want to, but it is something that we have to do. And I don't know where the hell else I'm going to use it, so. Just bringing it subtly up there. Even though I feel like it ruined the vibe, but it is what it is. If y'all have any idea of where I could have put this brown instead, please tell me. Okay, it's not the worst. But I'm going to go in with this Unearthly Cosmetics Glimmer Grass now. I'm going to plop that into here just because we have some fun shims. So why not make it pop, you know? Why not? I have ideas for December though. Like there's Christmas palettes and all kinds of stuff. However, I do feel like because I am going to be gone so long that my content might be kind of shit in December, so I'm very sorry about that, just ahead of time. I'm gonna go in with that pink one right there. That is Jellyfish from the Tropical palette. I absolutely love and adore this palette. I think it is so gorgeous. I love it so much. It is that shimmer right there. So I'm going to take that on my Refer 21 here. Y'all know the drill. Just taking that and bringing that like right out here, and then we're gonna plop that yellow in the middle. Be it just like that for now. Just tapping some more in. Also, I know my face is like angry as hell right now. So we're just gonna ignore it. This is reminding me a lot of like The Little Mermaid. I really like it. Or those what are they called? Those old cups. They're like constantly talked about, but I can't remember what they are right now. Yeah, just like that, because I think that is gorgeous. That's nice. I think we're going to finally have all the shades on my face. My lips are so dry too. Now we're finally at the Jade palette. And the shade from this one is that yellow one right there called Sand Dancer, which I'm so happy that we got that. So just taking that and bringing that into that inner space right there. Not inner space, but you get what I mean. Just taking a bunch of it and plopping it down. We'll drag it out into that pink shade a little bit. I like this a lot. I like this a lot. Oh, y'all, I love this. This is so much fun. I'm glad I did this. Like I said, my original plan for this video was to do like a full face of ColourPop and play with a ColourPop palette. But I'm so freaking happy. I'm blending this in together here. I'm so freaking happy that this is what I ended up doing. Like, this is so gorgeous. I love this so much. You can't even really tell that I used the brown, and that's okay. I'm gonna pop some liner in here. I don't think I'm gonna do gems or anything. I think I'm just gonna leave it kind of be for today, since I've done a couple gem looks. Not that all of them have made it onto YouTube, because one of them was my Halloween look, but I'm going to put some liner in here. I'll come back for blush, highlight, lip details. Y'all know the drill. I'm excited. This is so pretty. Hello, what's up? I have a full face now. I'm also a little bit depressed because I don't feel like getting into it, but it's definitely work related. Definitely fucking hate it right now. I'm like really pissed off about it actually. But anyways, we're moving on. For blush, I went in with this ColourPop stick in Mini Me. I love this so much. I went in with the Blend Bunny Juicy Cheeks face palette, and I went in with that shade right there called Plump. And for highlight, I went in with the Blend Bunny Noctilucent. We're so close to finishing this. Like, it's kind of insane. But I used the yellow one and the purple. So Enlighten and Far Out here. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. There's so much in my hand right now. What did I go in for in here? Oh, I used this LA Shockwave Neon Eyeliner in Gotcha in here just because I thought that would be super duper cute. For this under eye, I honestly don't know what I plan on doing. So I guess we will just see. I'm gonna start by using that Evergreen shade, I think. Just cause. So that shade right there from the Botanical palette. Taking that on my Rougher 23 right here and then bringing it right here. And then bringing it a little bit right here. I do really, really like how this look has been turning out. It's so pretty. I think I got super lucky. Like, this is so bomb. Wait, I just take that into there. I think I'm going to go in with one of the purples. I think I'm just going to go in with... Where is one of the purples? Here, we'll go in with the Bright 2.0 and we'll go in with that Soda Pop shade. That one right there. Taking that on that Rougher 23 still, and then bringing that right here. You guys, I really, really like this a lot. Like, look at that. That's gorgeous. I really, really like that a lot. I think we're gonna put that yellow shimmer in there, and that was from the Jade palette. So, that Sand Dreamer shade right there. I'm going to set it down because I keep forgetting my wrist. Freaking hate this. So I'm going to plop that into that space that I left right here. And I think I might bring this into the inner corner too. Just right into there. I don't know. I feel like that in the inner corner would just be so bomb. But I don't know. I kind of want to leave it as is, but I kind of want to bring a little something in there. With the pink or with the yellow? I feel like the yellow would be maybe too much. Maybe, let's just try the pink a little bit, and then we can maybe put a little bit of the yellow on top. So going back to that Tropical palette, we're going to go in with that Jellyfish shade. I might bring this one with Arizona. I don't know. I'm just taking a little bit of that jellyfish and just plopping it right here. That's pretty. That's super pretty. Oh my goodness. Okay. I think I might go in with a little bit of that yellow Sand Dancer shade on top of it. Oh, and I'm using my Refa 03 for this. So just a little, yeah. That was the move. Okay, I'm gonna plop some mascara down here and I'm gonna figure out a lip, so just give me a second. Okay, for lip, I went in with this ColourPop X Frosty the Snowman So Juicy Plumping Gloss Balm in Frozen. I love these so much. If they have more of these from anything, I'm going to pick them up around Black Friday. I freaking love how this look turned out. I think this is so bomb. It is so cool. I was kind of scared, like with that brown, but I mean, I feel like I made it work in my own little way. But yeah, I love this so much. Here is a little look at this look. I think it is so freaking pretty. I love it so freaking much. It is stunning. It's such a vibe. I love it so much. Okay, I love it. I can feel myself coming back again. I'm not gonna let it work get me down. But yeah, I freaking love this so much. It turned out so pretty. I'm wearing really big lashes. Like, I'm feeling bomb. So there's that. If you guys made it to this point in the video, though, thank you guys so incredibly much. I really appreciate you guys being here. I love doing this. I love playing with makeup. I love just, you know, getting to just hang out and do whatnot with y'all. It means a lot if you guys stay. I don't know what's going on with my hair. When you guys, like, stay and watch my stupid content, especially when it's so, like, I don't even know where that went. Well, but I'm so appreciative of you guys, like, staying here and just appreciating, like, what I put out and just being so kind and heartfelt. It means the world to me. So just thank you guys so incredibly much for supporting me. It means the world to me. A couple of things before you go, though. Remember to not be a piece of shit, to be homophobic, transphobic, or racist. It's 2025. Pull your head to your ass and do freaking better. Remember, morals over makeup. Okay, and just remember to have, like, a good time. Okay, like, we're getting to a rough part of the year, so just make sure that you're taking care of yourself. Okay, so remember to do good, be good, and I can't wait to see your cute face next time.